Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bakertron, and welcome to another game of Homeworld. Today we will have a 1v1 on the map Subjugate Your Friends, which I've already gone on about at length, so I'm not going to repeat myself. It's all pretty simple. It's a pretty simple map, so let's just get into the game. Today our two players, the sort of lighter red player, I'm going to have to look this up. This is 13FN K9012ko. I think I'm just going to call him 13. And his opponent is a player I'm almost certain we've seen before. This is RekiFLau of the clan AU, or the clan might be FL AU, but I'm just going to call him Reki. And if he wants, he can complain about it later or something. I don't know. It's been a long day, and as we all know, I'm terrible with his name, so it's probably not even pronounced Reki, or however I'm saying it. Anyway, so let's just quickly see what our two players are doing. 13, that's what I was calling him, yes, has actually gone quite rapidly up to 5 resource collectors, which is one more than we often quite see. He does have 2 support figures out, and it appears all his scouts were docked whilst they were being built, but he's only got 14, 15, oh no, there's still more coming out, so it's up to 20 scouts, and that's quite a decent number. And he does have a collector out as well. Meanwhile, his opponent has, let's see, got the 2 collectors out, sorry, 2 controllers out even, and 4 collectors. Well, there's 4 there, that's not collectors, and I can't see any elsewhere. But Reki has gone up, I think he's built 3 extra research ships. Well, there's 4 research ships there. Oh no, sorry, I for some reason I thought, never mind, I thought there was only 1 here, but there clearly is 4, so neither player has built any research ships. Obviously it's just the sort of slightly different resource collectors that both players have, and the support frigates for 13 here. Against those we can see light corvettes, defenders out quite quickly. There's already 5 there, and the rest are scouts. 4 scouts there, 4, 5, 4 and 2, so that's possibly about 20 scouts, 5 defenders and 6 light corvettes and 1 support frigate. Meanwhile, it looks like already 13 is getting stuck in there against these harvesters. And remember, Reki is 1 harvester down already, so he can't really afford to lose another one. However, at the moment there's only 1 controller out for 13, which may mean that, well, there might be a bit of a queue to dock from his 5 collectors. Otherwise he's just now getting his scouts in. I think there's 25 in total. No, just 24 coming in again. They're only scouts, so they're going to take quite a while to kill off anything, but Reki needs to sort of respond before that happens. And in fact, okay, these defenders aren't quite in range to respond yet, but they should be relatively soon, and they'll be pretty effective against the scouts. And let's just see if we can get a better view here, just in case one of them explodes. There are 2 resource collectors there, one of them's docking, the other one's waiting to dock. And as only now is Reki sort of moving into position. Okay, I believe, I have no idea, what? Nothing, okay. Right, so 13 has just thrown away 20 scouts, or 19 scouts. He killed a lot of light corvettes of Reki, but Reki's own scouts are moving in. He's still got these defenders back here, and he's still producing, ooh, where's that focused? He's still producing lots of ships at the back with more defenders and whatnot here. So 13 has well, lost every one of his scouts. He did kind of kamikaze into this. Certainly at least one, maybe two scouts collided with it, but he didn't get the kill. He didn't manage to kill a harvester. At the moment this one looks fairly well damaged, but I don't think he has that much to really combat this lot. He sort of threw away his scouts, and he doesn't have his own corvettes to back them up. He doesn't have any more scouts. He does have a nice gravel generator and frigates, so he's gone into the right technology, as it were. But it's going to come down with how well does he use it, and can Reki's strikecraft sort of hold on, or at least can Reki figure out some way to deal with the approaching gravel. Now these strikecraft here aren't going to be amazingly effective. There we go. Reki is now 1. He's just lost 1 resource collector, which means he should be 3 to 5. But he does have 2 controllers. So yes, these aren't amazingly effective against frigates, but in this number they're going to start doing more damage. So, well, it's going to be down to 13 to heal his own frigates up. If he can do that, I think he can hang on certainly quite a while. But it's almost too late for Reki, as we can now see lots of strikecraft getting caught up in the gravel. These defenders are free and they're still sort of plinking away there with their guns, but they're actually dodging the assault frigate fire. But now they've been caught. But as this gravel generator moves this way, it did free up this group of scouts for just a couple of seconds, and they did manage to get some hits in, but now it was healed up. And this is one of the big weaknesses of defense fighters, is they just don't have that many hit points. So once they're caught, the assault frigates very rapidly blast them out the sky, and now they're going to turn on the rest of the ships. Scouts also don't survive long, so it's not looking good for Reki at the moment. And what we really need to do is keep an eye on these gravel generators to see what he does against them. Now of course he can come out with his own frigates, or he can kamikaze in a resource collector. One resource collector at full health will destroy a gravel generator. The problem is that will mean he'll be even more set back. And so you can see these are the 4 collectors from 13. There should be a 5th somewhere, unless it's got damaged. And from Reki, there doesn't seem to be a huge amount of harvesters. Oh, they've gone over here, so there's still 2 here and all that. So I'm trying to see what Reki has to do some damage with. He's got an assault frigate out, and he's got defender scouts and all that, but I do suspect he is just down to those 2 harvesters, which is not good, with 13 coming out with an iron cannon frigate. And let's see, I believe 13 may have lost a harvester at some point, or is it over here? Oh, it's over there. So yes, 13 is absolutely slaughtering it in the economy and in the tech. But let's switch back to these gravel oh, he's lost the gravel generator. Okay, did anyone see what happened to the gravel generator? Okay. Sorry about that, folks. I can't believe I thought I had it. I thought I was at least keeping an eye on it, but apparently something killed it. And it's entirely possible that the gravel generator shut down, ran out of energy, maybe, and so freed up the strikecraft for a short while. But apart from that, it doesn't look like there's much hope for Reki killing this one. It's got this assault frigate, and perhaps the assault frigate could kamikaze into it. Or they might, well, they're not, oh, it's not doing enough damage. And this is rapidly not looking good for Reki. At least I'm assuming that's Reki. That is the darker red, and Reki's name is on the darker red here. It would be so embarrassing if I called him the wrong name all this time. But yes, moment. There goes his assault frigate. He's still got 2 support frigates left, and a handful of trapped strike craft. But it's got to be so frustrating for him. He could try pulling away and going after these harvesters. That might buy him a bit of time, but he just doesn't have enough. He could kamikaze with the research ship, but that's tricky. We've seen a lot of people attempt something like that and fail. And with 5 support frigates keeping this one grav generator alive, I don't think it's going down anytime soon. So this was, despite that initial sort of thrown away of the scouts, 13FN K9012ko has done incredibly well with his grav wells, built up an unstoppable frigate force, and is now just dominating the entire fight. I mean, this grav generator is blocking out almost all the space between the 2 motherships now. And there we go, Reki kamikazes in with a resource controller, and now he's got a bit of time to sort of do what he can with his remaining strike craft. And this is the moment now that 13 plays his trump card. He's kept 12 scouts, or even more, 17 scouts now docked in his mothership, and he's just saying, look, you can't even win with the strike craft. He's got all the bases covered, 20 scouts there. I mean, Reki could possibly win the strikecraft war, but he decides not to. So, congratulations to 13FN K9012ko. Commiserations to RekiFLau. Quite a short game, but I hope you've enjoyed it anyway. If you have, please like, subscribe, comment, watch other videos, etc, etc, etc. It's YouTube, you all know what to do, and hopefully I will be back sometime tomorrow with another video. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.